when I look back at the first MIM conference in early 1997, we were in Dakar. There were very few African researchers, very, very few.
I was really a young scientist, and I met for my first time during this meeting all the famous names in malaria. So I was there at that meeting in Dakar like, you know, a child in a wonderful world. So, and of course, I didn't realize the importance of the initiative. I have to confess. Later, of course, but for me, my souvenir is just to identify people. Oh, this one is. So I've read the papers, and now I put names, you know, a face on different names.
When I put my proposal to MIM, when I submitted that, we used to have a satellite communication. There was actually a satellite passing through our center close to the midnight. And that's how I uploaded my proposal to MIM. So it was not like the internet which you see today. And at that time, even when the result was announced, I was not aware because I was working in a peripheral part of the country, in the rural areas. And it was just by coincidence, a visitor came from Switzerland who came to Ifakara, and he was talking about this award, and I was like, which is award? Say, oh, this is the MIM grant. Oh, that proposal which I sent, yes, you didn't hear anything from? Say, no, I didn't. And then he showed me a scientist with the names of the proposal which has been funded. This was actually 3 months after the announcement. And the grant was actually, it allowed me to establish the infrastructure laboratory facility, a molecular biology lab, which was the first molecular biology lab for public health research in Tanzania. So that gave me also the opportunity to access other grants.
For me, it was a wonderful idea because it gives the opportunity to African researchers to develop their own idea as principal investigator, as project coordinator, and to really address their own issues, the issues of their country, with regard to malaria research, of course, but to really be part of the malaria research agenda.
I think I'm happy that MIM has got a list of individuals that it sends out opportunities to. And that is great because that's where we are able to locate opportunities of some of the people we work with. And I think it should continue to expand the list.
We as Africans can now take on the helm of dealing with the malaria scourge, since we are the ones who have been suffering from it over the history of Africa.
It's like, you know, it's a part of me. It's quite strange to say that, but really, because, you know, when you start to work, you become independent. So I started to work and to do malaria research with MIM. So it's part of my life. I built my career and I developed myself with MIM. MIM was developing and I was also growing.
Without MIM, I wouldn't have propelled my career fast enough by being able to do my doctoral studies so that I could anchor my career in clinical pharmacology in malaria. And I think that was quite key for building my career, and I think MIM played a crucial role.
This MIM grant allowed me to provide the opportunity to train other young scientists, and some of them now have completed their PhDs, and others actually doing some the postdoctoral. They are in the postdoctoral programs.
New institutions now are established institutions. So they started as weak or developing institutions, and today they are strong institutions applying for big grants.
Those of us who are more or less getting to the peak of our career should be thinking of, after we leave, who next is going to drive this agenda. And this is one of the things I'm very passionate that I would want to see young African scientists taking a lead role in the malaria eradication agenda. And this is the hour, and we need to build them, give them the support to make sure that they become enthusiastic about it.
I hope that, I don't know if it will be the 10th generation, I don't know which generation, but yes, my hope is one day they will eradicate malaria. Yeah, I hope that, yeah.
There is a feeling, because malaria is decreasing in quite a number of countries, even in Africa. There is some euphoria. There is a lot of optimism. My message is, please keep on fighting. We should actually invest more in order to deal with this resilient enemy. This is not the time to say, we are going to win. Let's not relax until the battle is won.
I've stayed in this field simply because that this malaria is the major public health problem of in this country.
I have this interest in trying to prevent other people to go through what I did in my childhood days.
When I should already be resting in my home village, enjoying a retired life, I just keep going because I know what I'm doing is going to be beneficial to someone in Africa.
All the level of the society is affected by this disease, so the impact is so huge.
For every dead child is a lost generation because they have not had the chance to explore their potential as human beings. Those children are the lost heroes of the malaria fight. And if we can save even one of them, we don't know what potential they have in life to change this world.